Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, we are here with the lecture on the exercise questions. And the first question is, why does the author choose to focus on the seamstresses at Playtex when discussing the Apollo 11 mission? What significance of their contribution hold in the broader context of the mission? So, we need to answer this question by saying that the author actually focuses on the seamstresses to show that every role, rather small role, mattered. That means it was important. Their careful stitching kept the astronauts safe, proving that success depends on teamwork and unseen contributions. So, dear students, actually, it is about praising the unseen heroes and the importance of teamwork. That is why the author has chosen to focus on the seamstress as well. Alright, dear students, we have come to the second question, and it says, how does the setting of mission control shape the actions and decisions of the flight controllers? In what way does the environment contribute to the tension and resolution of key moments in the story? So we have to answer about the mission control here. So we may write mission controls tense atmosphere shows the teamwork under pressure, because the whole team was under pressure at that moment. So the quick decision, and we all know that it was resolved immediately, the quick decision of flight controllers, that means the people who were at the control mission during crisis, add the element of suspense and highlight calm professionalism. So actually it is about working under pressure and keeping your nerves and calm. So that is actually the success of this mission. Alright, students, the third question is, what impact do the words like tension, critical and overloaded? Well, remember that all these words show that there was a tense atmosphere, it was very nervous kind of movements, and there was overloaded, means the people who were working, they were overloaded, and on the tone of the narrative. And how does the author's choice of language enhance the urgency and drama of the events? Actually, it means that we need to understand that there was an emergency and something needed to be done immediately, and obviously we do not know what is going to happen next. So we may start our answer by saying that these words, means the tension, critical and overloaded, build urgency and, I would say, excitement for the reader. So they help the readers feel the stress. We can also feel the stress while we are going through the text, as was faced by the mission, and make the success more dramatic. So that is actually the main purpose of using these words, and they definitely fulfill that, showing how team members, because we have been saying that it was a teamwork, uh, so how the team members feel for one another. So that means they were all one team, and they are working for each other. Alright, students, the fourth question is, what would be the impact if Team Moon had focused solely on the astronauts perspective instead of highlighting the contribution of all 400,000 people involved, and how would this change the narrative's message? Actually, we have been saying time and again that the story is focusing on the unseen heroes as well. So we need to answer by saying that if the story focused only on astronauts, uh, definitely it would ignore others' efforts. That means that all other 400,000 people, as we have been saying, their efforts would be ignored. So the message actually, or the theme, which is about teamwork, so the message of teamwork, which have been throughout the text, and the shared success, because it was not just the success of those three people, it was success of more than 400,000 people. So that shared success would be lost. So that is why the narrative is on the other people as well. It is not just about the astronauts. Alright, dear students, the question number 5 is, what is the author's purpose in highlighting the lesser known contributors to Apollo 11? And it is actually related to your text and section 6 of the text. And how does this focus challenge the traditional narrative of space missions that often centers solely on the astronauts? Because normally we see that the articles written on the space mission, they focus on the astronauts only, but this actually essay is written with a different perspective. So we have been saying that highlighting unknown contributors, which mean the people who have been working behind the scene, so that actually challenges the idea, because it is a different kind of text, that only astronauts are heroes, because normally we say that they are, but the author is actually challenging this idea. It actually shows that teamwork and combining the things together, that means, and unity, that actually make great achievements possible. So actually it is about praising the unseen or unsung heroes, and because of their contribution, those astronauts were able to move into the space. Okay, now we move on to the question number 6, and that is, what might have happened if the engineers at NASA had failed to solve a key problem with the Saturn V rocket, that is in section 3 of your text, how would this have affected the outcome of the Apollo 11 mission? So, as we have been saying time and again, that it was not just about the astronauts. There are so many people who are involved and who are responsible for the success of this mission. So, we may write if engineers had not solved Saturn V, that is actually the name of that rocket, Saturn V's problems, the mission, obviously it was not possible to run that mission, so the mission might have failed actually. So their solution, and we know that it was required immediately, that actually ensured the rocket's stability because it was essential, and the astronauts safety as well, because they were responsible for the safe landing of the spaceship back on Earth. So that was very, very crucial. All right, dear students, with the seventh question on our hand, that says, how can you summarize the main points of the team moon in a way that captures the essence of teamwork and collaboration without losing key details? So, we have been telling it again and again that team moon actually, so the team moon is actually celebrating uh, teamwork, as the name of the title also suggests, and problem solving, because that was crucial if any problem had arisen and there was no person to solve it, and shared effort. So it was collective effort of so many people. So we may say that everyone who from seamstresses who were able to see the space suits to the scientists who were actually involved in all technological work, they helped achieve the first moon landing of the human beings. So, actually, uh, if you go through the essay in total, it is actually highlighting the teamwork and problem solving and the shared effort. So, that has been reminded to us time and again while we read this text. Right, dear student. The last question says, how would you create a diagram, a flow chart, or a mind map to visually represent the key ideas of teamwork, innovation, and perseverance from Team Moon? What elements would you include to ensure that it reflects the text accurately? Alright, dear student, the last is that we need to create a diagram or a mind map that would show the themes like teamwork. So, what we can include in that mind map? So, a mind map that is going to sum up or themes of this essay should show, first of all, teamwork, which has been said time and again. Then, dear students, we need to say that innovation should be added, uh, perseverance should be added as main ideas, uh, and connecting roles means the people who are responsible. So there should be seamstresses, and apart from that, there would be engineers and the mission control people, the team who was responsible to show how all people worked together for the success. All right, students. The question we have just summed up, and here we may have I have tried to draw a simple diagram for you, and see, this is the first step. That is the central mission goal. Then, obviously, it highlights the teamwork, and then obviously the innovation and the problem solutions, perseverance, that definitely played a very important role, and finally the support group, that means the roles of everybody who played their role. So that is how you may draw a diagram to illustrate whatever you have read in your chapter number 4. So with that, dear students, I am leaving, and I hope that you must have understood the answers to the questions in the exercise. Thank you very much.